Ari, what does the struggle look like tonight around the country?
It's an intense struggle, Lawrence. The fact that the Supreme Court is deciding cases six days before the election and voters still aren't sure what the rules will be is really shocking. The fact that you have a president of the United States saying he doesn't want ballots to be counted. The fact that you have judges like Brett Kavanaugh and Samuel Alito that are raising concerns about legal ballots being counted and basically saying we are going to try to throw these ballots out after Election Day. That is leaving voters very insecure about whether their votes will be counted. So there are threats to voting rights all over right now, and they are being accelerated in many cases by the Supreme Court, despite these two relatively good rulings in Pennsylvania and North Carolina tonight.
Now, California, as I was just discussing with Congresswoman Porter, is one of the places where the ballots can arrive more than 2 weeks after Election Day. They'll still be counted if they arrive by mail. But in most of the other states around the country, it seems like it's already too late to trust the mail.
That's correct. 30 states, your ballot has to arrive by Election Day. In 18 states, there's a possibility that it could arrive after Election Day, as long as it's postmarked by Election Day. But what the post office said yesterday was that was the last day for being able to send your mail ballot. So people should not rely on the mail unless they live in states like California, in which your ballot can be received for up to 2 weeks later. So right now, if voters are making a plan and wondering what to do, they should drop their mail ballots off if they have mail ballots. If they have not gotten a mail ballot yet, or they decide not to vote by mail, they should vote early, in person. And if they decide not to vote early in person, they should vote on Election Day. But sending your ballot in the mail at this point in time is just too risky. Drop it off if you can. Every state gives you an option to drop it off, whether it's in drop boxes or at local election officials' offices. Those are the best ways to have your votes counted right now.
And what is your reading of this so far record-setting early voting that we've seen so far?
It's pretty astonishing, Lawrence, to see so many people turning out. I think we're at something like 77 million votes as of tonight. And one of the things I think is happening is there's a backlash to voter suppression efforts, that in states like Texas and Georgia, where we're seeing historic levels of turnout, voters are seeing Republicans be so open about the suppression. They're seeing Donald Trump try to hobble the post office, and they're seeing Greg Abbott close mail drop-off locations, and they're seeing the president say he doesn't want votes to be counted. And voters are saying, no, we are not going to allow this. We are going to show up in record numbers to have our votes cast early to make sure they're counted. So while voter suppression has been a dominant theme of this election, I believe the backlash to voter suppression will end up being one of the dominant and defining storylines of this election when the dust settles.